Hey guys, today I'm sharing one of my favorite recipes for winter, methi ke parathe. Methi is a winter plant grown mostly in India and used for its flavor and aroma. Methi parathas are a popular winter item in many Indian households. You must be wondering where I found fresh methi here in Germany. It was actually delivered to me at my doorsteps by Jamuna, which is a leading grocery store for Indian and Asian products, and they have now started stocking fresh items as well. Let's start by prepping our methi. Here I have taken one bunch that is equivalent to 130 grams of methi and separating the leaves from the stem. After separating the leaves from the stems, we are going to thoroughly wash our methi to remove any impurities. Gently rub the leaves between your fingers and drain the water. Repeat this process 2 to 3 times. Once the methi is cleaned, I am going to finely chop it. Okay, so we are done with our methi and now I'm going to also chop one green chili. You can skip it if you don't like your parathas spicy, or you can add some more. It depends on your preferred spice level. Our chopping part is done. Let's move on to making our dough. I've taken a big bowl here to which I'm adding 2 cups, that is 250 grams of whole wheat flour or atta. To this I'm adding my chopped methi and green chili, along with 1 garlic that I am pressing through a garlic press. If you don't have a garlic press, you can finely chop your garlic or add half teaspoon of garlic paste. Also adding 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, which gives a really nice color to our parathas, half teaspoon of cumin seeds, and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Along with that, I also added 1 teaspoon of salt that I couldn't take on the video, but please don't forget to add salt into it too. Now, using your hands, bring all the ingredients together as shown in the video. Then start adding room temperature water gradually, about a tablespoon at a time, and combine into your dough. In total, I will be using about 180 ml of water, but do not add too much water at a time or you will have a hard time combining it into the flour. Adding gradually and combining it with your hands as shown in the video is the right way of doing it. The flour will slowly come together, and once it forms a rough ball like that, we will start kneading it. As you can see, we are kneading it with our fists and stretching it, which helps to release gluten and make it smoother and smoother. We'll keep kneading it for 3 to 4 minutes, making our hands wet from time to time. Once the dough ball is smooth, apply water on your hands and make the dough wet all around. Now cover it with a plate or a kitchen towel and leave to rest for 15 to 20 minutes. Once the dough has rested, let's start preparing to cook the parathas. For that, I am placing a heavy bottom skillet on medium-high heat and letting it heat up. Next, I am taking a flat plate and putting some dry flour onto it. We will also be needing some oil or ghee to grease our parathas. Here I have taken about half a cup of olive oil. To roll my parathas, I will be using this rounded board, but you may also do it directly on a clean working surface. And you will also be needing a rolling pin to roll the parathas. Our dough has been resting for 20 minutes. I am applying some dry flour onto my fingers to prevent the dough from sticking onto it. Taking a tennis ball sized portion of the dough and putting it between my palms. Now I am forming it into a smooth ball using both hands. Once my dough ball is smooth, I am putting it onto the plate with dry flour, covering it with the dry flour on the top as well, and now flattening it using my hands. I am flattening it even further using my thumb and fingers, which makes the rolling part quicker, but you can skip this step and move directly onto the rolling part as well. Transferring it to my rolling surface and starting to roll it out. Roll with gentle pressure, going up in a straight line and rolling down at an angle. You can add more dry flour if it sticks to the surface and continue rolling it until it's evenly thin all around. My paratha measures roughly 15 cm in diameter after rolling out. Next, I'm going to transfer my paratha onto my pan. Make sure that your skillet or your pan has properly heated up before you put your paratha onto it. If your pan has not heated up properly, your paratha will get dry up and harden, which we don't really want. After a minute or two, my paratha has developed small bubbles on the surface and has changed color, and now I'm going to flip sides, adding a teaspoon of oil and spreading it out all over my paratha using my spatula. Now flipping it and adding oil onto the other side and spreading it out as well. The heat remains at medium-high all through the process. I am pressing the paratha gently using the back of my spatula to cook it evenly. Flipping and pressing on the other side as well. Once your paratha has developed small brown spots on both sides, it is cooked. Now I am transferring my paratha onto a plate with an inverted spatula, which prevents the paratha from becoming soggy until I am done making the rest of my parathas. This way my paratha will remain crispy. Repeat the same process with all of your remaining dough. The mentioned quantity in this recipe will give you about 6 to 7 parathas. You can cover with a tilted plate to keep the parathas warm. I love my parathas with some achar and dal, or you can also serve these parathas with eggs for breakfast. I hope you liked today's recipe. If you have any questions related to this recipe or any other recipe, please feel free to write in the comment section below. Until next time, bye bye.